Excuse me, sweetheart, can you give me some coffee?
Oh, you're hilarious. I'm not a secretary. I'm the host of the Emmys.
The Emmys? What you should be doing is learning how to type and firing the guy who gave you that man's haircut.
Well, a lot has changed since 1965. In fact, women can marry other women. Hey, Peggy.
Hi. Women with other women? Men must hate that. Does that mean women don't have to sleep with men anymore to make it to the top?
No, you still have to do that.
That was Emmy Awards host Jane Lynch on Sunday. She won an Emmy last year for her performance as Coach Sue Sylvester in Glee and was nominated for that same role again this year. Here's a look at what Sue Sylvester will be up to in Glee's third season.
Starting today, I will no longer be going after the Glee Club. Frankly, I have bigger fish to fry. I'm running for the United States House of Representatives.
Sorry, what did you say?
In the last year of her life, Jean faced ballooning health care costs and cuts to her disability payments. Well, the Sue Sylvester American Liberty Party thinks that's a load of phooey.
Joining me now, the Emmy Award-winning Emmy host, Jane Lynch. Jane, thank you very much for coming in.
Happy to be here.
Happy accidents. You have had more happy accidents than anyone else since we first met years ago in West Hollywood, in that bar in West Hollywood.
Right.
It was actually at an L-Word party, one of those Sunday night L-Word screening parties at Eileen Shaken, my pal Eileen Shaken's table. You have had more happy accidents than anyone I know.
Yeah, I actually met when you were doing The West Wing. I had a tiny part.
Yeah.
And I remember meeting you, and I would forgive you if you didn't remember meeting me. Yeah,
I accept your forgiveness for that.
Yes, a lot has happened. It's been a full 4 or 5 years. It's been crazy.
It's now Sue Sylvester's candidacy for the House of Representatives.
Yes.
I'm getting echoes here. You insist that it's not a Tea Party character. She's doing something else. She's going her own way.
I really don't. Whatever serves Sue Sylvester is what the Sue Sylvester American Liberty Party will be. Right now, where we stand now, and we're shooting episode 4, I'm anti-arts, and I'm preparing the country, as I should, for our Chinese overlords.
It's a kind of a self-centered
always
party.
Yeah, exactly.
Selfish.
Yeah, exactly.
Campaign.
Selfish, yes. Narcissistic, one might even say.
I want to take a look. Sue Sylvester does some local TV bits that don't necessarily appear in the show, but are available online.
Yeah.
I want to take a look at a recent one.
Okay. I got a bee in my bonnet, Western Ohio. You know what I've had it up to here with? Sneaky gays. Gone are the days of Oscar Wilde, Liberace, homosexuals so flaming they could be seen from space. Why, nowadays, sneaky gays are everywhere. At the church, at the mall, picking up their meticulously dressed, fastidious children from daycare. Why, you could be sitting next to a sneaky gay right now and you'd never even know it. And that just don't sit right with one Sue Sylvester. Now, I got nothing against gays. Just ask my sassy intern Tyler. He has to live in my tool shed because I deny him health care, as I consider gayness a pre-existing condition.
Okay. Now, you guys what you're doing there is, it's what you think Michele Bachmann wants to say.
Yes.
It's what she wants to say, and her handlers are going, no, Michele, no.
Yeah.
Isn't that?
Well, Ed Rollins is gone now, so we'll have to see what happens and what she says. That she might have a Michele corner, not unlike that. Yes.
This campaign she's running, I mean, you probably don't yet know whether it's a successful campaign, right?
I don't know
because
yet.
the writers are in charge of that.
I don't think they know.
You show up, you do the lines.
Absolutely.
Right.
Yeah.
But it is a comment on where we are politically right now. The distance between what she just said and reality of what you're watching in Republican presidential primary and in Tea Party politics. It just isn't that big a gap.
And there really isn't. And it almost makes it less funny because it's actually very, very real. There are people who think that. And I guess, Ryan Murphy and Ian Brennan and Brad Falchuk want to kind of put it out there in the light of day and say, this is what some people think.
And by the way, speaking of this sneaky gays concept of Sue's, no more as of today in the American military. No more.
Oh, that's
of that.
right. Yeah, well, it's a great day. I would have loved for it to happen a long time ago, but it happened today, and I'm thrilled.
And your life has spanned all of those references that Sue made there, from Liberace to the elimination
not Oscar Wilde.
Okay, right. The elimination of Don't Ask, Don't Tell.
Right.
First of all, the imposition of Don't Ask, Don't Tell by Bill Clinton at what they thought was some kind of compromise.
I know.
What became a hated law, Don't Ask, Don't Tell, was thought to be a semi semi-liberal compromise on gays in the military.
Right, it was. And I remember, when Clinton was elected, he said the next day, with the stroke of a presidential pen, I will get rid of the, no gays in the military. And he didn't. He instituted this instead. And it ended up being it made things worse. And there were witch hunts out there for
I asked for viewers to give me some help with questions today on Twitter, and I think actually one just came in. But there's this one from Billy Thon, who I think it's a really interesting question. She's got a 7-year-old grandson who says that when the grandson hears your voice, just hears your voice on the radio, says, "That's Sue Sylvester." Did you ever think that Sue Sylvester's voice would become a household sound that a 7-year-old would know?
Absolutely not. And I love how kids love Sue Sylvester, because she's very, 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 very mean. But they are tickled and delighted with her, and I couldn't be more flattered.
I think they know that down deep somewhere in Sue Sylvester,
she'll fight for them. She will protect them.
That if she's on your side.
Oh yeah, you don't want her against you. She's your worst enemy. But when she's for you, you have no better advocate.
All right, we got to sell some books. The book is Happy Accidents. Jane, thank you very, very, very much for finding time for us on Emmy week, of all weeks, to get in here.
For you, nothing.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you.